Hello and welcome to Let's Blink Today. We're spinning preterm wheel ram to see what we're doing today. And today we have some trading cards, MegaMan NT Warrior trading card game. So this is a starter deck, power up MegaMan starter deck. So it's the MegaMan 60 card starting deck, MegaMan NT Warrior on the back. The MegaMan NT Warrior trading card game is a fast-paced and fun. Choose your net navy power up. Download your battle chips and attack. Your Torchman 60-card starter deck has 5 special foil cards. I thought we had the Mega Man. Huh. So yeah, we have 5 foil cards inside. But yeah, we also have Mega Man and Torchman. That you won't find anywhere else. Plus a rule book and a playmat. Look for the Torchman starter set and 10-card booster packs to power up your deck. So, yeah, I think there's a typo here. I think it's supposed to say Mega Man here, and this was probably put out alongside of a Torchman. I picked this up while I was at Gen Con, and there's a little bit of tape holding it. Let's make this a little easier to get in. I picked this up while I was Gen Con. I think it was $5 a deck. I got this one in the Proto Man that I gave to my friend for his birthday, and once I get these open, we're gonna have to sit down and learn this game, and I'll teach you guys how to learn it by playing it for you with them. So here's our rule book. Table of contents, an introduction, important concepts, net navies, resources, events, and battle chips. So we have our net navy cards with a name, a title. So we have our strength, our defense, and our blast. Emblem, card text, collector's info. We have our resources. Power gauge requirements. Card type, card text, lore, so flavor texting, emblems twice, emblem requirements, so, and destiny number. We'll figure out what those are later. And we got our event cards, and then our battle chips that are kind of shaped like a chip, which is kind of cool. So if anybody has ever seen the NT Warrior or played any of the games, you kind of have an idea of what each of these are. So the net navies are like Mega Man. They're all personalized personas that you go online with. Our resources are probably just going to be basic helpful stuff. Our events are what's going on. They'll affect certain things. Yeah, that's the pretty good move. Makes your net navies defense +4, whereas the resource allows you to... So resources probably give you an advantage and gain more things, while the events help you throughout. And then your battle chips, which are what they use in the series and the game to decide your attacks, are going to be your primary attack. So yeah, card text, emblem, collectors, destiny number. I'm thinking destiny number has to deal with how we're going to play the cards. His number in the upper right corner, destiny number card. This is the destiny number of that card. Uses randomly during the game, much like rolling a die. So this is going to be a little interesting to try to learn to play. So here are our emblems. So we got MegaMan, Gutsman, Electric Man, Number Man, Torchman, Roll, Magic Man, and Wacko Man. So I'm kind of interested to see. Here's some glossaries so we know specific terms of and effects and powers. Playing a card. So this is how we'll play cards. Excuse me. Our turn order. Going through the basics just to the games. And cheat sheet on the back of the book, which is always nice. You have your turn sequence. Excuse me, sorry. And your emblems and what each emblem's for. So you can just keep that in mind. Here we have our playmat. And open this up. So it's a one-side playmat. So we get our net navies. There's 4 resource spots, 5 power slots, which each have a corresponding thing, and then we have a discard pile and our deck. So, just by looking at this determines how much power we have to spend on resources. Resources look like they probably stick around for a while, whereas events will probably be one time and then they're discarded. So let's take a look at our cards. So nice, kind of fun, cool hollow, and if you can, you can kind of see that in the back. You can kind of see the internet space that they'd go into, that you see all the net navies in. So we have a MegaMan, Superior Technique, Heightened Defenses, Rich Kid, Worthy Opponent, Recharge and Try Again, Uncommon Net Battler, a Vulcan 1, It's Not Over Yet, another Worthy Opponent, That's Too Easy, Area Steal, Strength Under Pressure, Power Pastry, Rock Cube, another It's Not Over, Worthy Opponent, Strength Under Pressure, Laser Blast, Power Pastry, Time Bomb, and get through these things. Cannonball, sorry. Determined. Laser Blast, Power Pastry, Impressive Battlers, Determined, Area Steal, Eat More Fish. That's kind of funny. That can be a fun one. Cannonball, Vulcan, Recharge and Try Again, Not Over. And let's see if there's anything else. Battle Chip Geek, Cannonball Vulcan, Uncommon, So yeah, a lot of the same copies. Looks like there's probably about 4 each. I thought I saw a list somewhere. That might have been for something, a different game I saw. I don't see a deck list anywhere to get a quick idea how many of each card there is, but it looks like at least 3 or 4 of most of the cards. So we have MegaMan as our hollow, the Superior Technique, the Heightened Defenses, Rich Kid, which is kind of a cop-out. So our 5 special holographs, foiled cards, if I can remember how to say these. I'm so used to calling them holographic cards. But yes, our foiled cards. So we have the Heightened Defenses, Superior Techniques, and our Net Navi, which is cool. But then they kind of copped out and gave us 2 of the same. I'd rather them have grabbed one of the other random cards in the deck and made it hollow, and just gave us made another one foiled, and so we'd have 2 different foiled instead of having this one both foiled, having one unfoiled and one foiled. But it is a starter deck. These aren't going to be the best cards of the game. I honestly don't know how the game plays, whether it's going to be fun or not, and how complicated it can get. Being that this isn't around much anymore, probably determines how successful the game was. It either just didn't pick on, or it was a good game and just didn't pick on because of the theme that it was, or it was a very poorly constructed game. But I'll find that out as I learn to play this with my friend, and you'll get to see MegaMan take on Proto Man head to head once we have a good understanding of the rules, and you'll be able to see how the game plays and whether or not it's worth going and picking these up, because you can find these cheap. The vendor that I picked this up down at Gen Con is Chimera Hobby Shop. They had a lot of older trading card games for very cheap. I think I picked up both these starter decks for $8. And I think I saw booster boxes of some of these cards for about 15 at most. So yeah, hopefully this turns out to be a fun game, and I'll pick up some more cards, and you guys will have to start picking up cards too, because maybe this will be worth playing. The only way to find out is to actually go play it. So that's what I'm going to do. So be sure to subscribe so you can see how this card game gets played. Probably won't be anytime soon, but I will sit down and get some recording done for you guys with this, hopefully soon. But be sure to subscribe. You can check out some more of the cards and different games that I picked up at Gen Con, and all sorts of fun stuff. And be sure to comment down below if you've ever seen this card game, if you've played it. Let me know. I'd like to hear what you have to say about this game, just to get that into my head when I'm sitting down and learning it with my friend, so we know what we're kind of getting into. So, until next time, bye.